Good morning. Now we'll see about the culture and what are the elements of culture and what are the things will be included in culture and why it is important for us. The first one is, we'll see the definition first. So, culture. Edward A.B. Tyler has defined culture as a complex whole which includes knowledge, beliefs, arts, morals, law, customs, and any other capabilities and habits that are acquired by man as a member of society. So culture includes everything, the way that we eat, what do we eat, the way that we dress up, and then the customs that we follow, the rituals that we follow, everything will be included as culture. Next we'll see what are the importance of culture. Why should we study about the culture is very important. The first one is, so it is a treasury of knowledge. So culture possesses the knowledge and which can be transmitted from one generation to the next generation. So the thoughts, the ideas, the values which can be inculcated from the forefathers to the present generation, and it can also transmit to the future generation. It is possible only through culture. Next, it defines the situation. Culture defines the situations of individual in a society. Next, culture defines the attitudes, values and goals. So culture decides what sort of attitudes that we should have. It also says what kind of goals that we should fix. And it also molds the attitudes of individuals towards anything. Like for example, in patrilineal or in patriarchal society, the attitudes of man towards women will be shaped through culture. Next, culture decides a career. For example, if you born in a family which gives importance for women's education, the family or the members in the family will support and will help you to decide which career that you have to choose. Then culture provides behavior pattern. So culture will teach you how to behave in a public place and it will teach you how to behave in a classroom, like that. Next, culture molds personality. So culture shapes or it molds an individual personality, what to dress and how to dress, how to speak, the word that you have to use, everything will be inculcated through culture. So now let us see what are the two different elements of cultures are there. The first one is material culture, the second one is non-material culture. Where material culture deals with the objects and they are also considered as an external one, the things that you can touch, you can see and it is visible and you cannot feel it. Next, especially man-made objects will come under material culture. So, the material culture will determine in which level of civilization that you are there. Then non-material culture, it is entirely internal and it deals with the attitudes, the thoughts, ideas and values that you are having. And next, the beliefs, the values, the customs, everything will come under non-material culture. Examples for material culture, like for example, the table, chair or the dress, the external things will be called as material culture, and when we internal things, for example, the ideas, how it's modified, like for example in those days women were not be allowed to go to any work or anything and they will be considered as they will be serving for their family only, but now they step into the all field, like for example in politics, then in economy, then in social service, in so many services we can say. So these kinds of attitudes, attitude can be called as a non-material culture. Next, cultural tribe we'll see. So cultural traits are the single element or the single unit of the whole culture. This example, let me say one thing that when you wish to get into a temple, you have to remove your footwear. So the removing of footwear will be considered as the cultural trait. One more example for the cultural trait. For example, shaking hands or saluting the flock or worshipping God. So when you take the worshipping God, a particular rituals will be done. So that particular ritual alone will be called as the cultural trait. Next one, cultural complex. So cultural complex is a cluster of cultural traits that you are following step by step to complete or to finish any rituals. Example, the bride and bridegroom will come around the fire. So that is one or that is a single cultural trait. So then next will be and mantras will be recited, and then they will tie the Mangalasutra. So all these three will be considered as a trait if we see one by one. So when it clustered together, when it comes together, it will be called as the culture complex. Next we'll see what are the different processes are there in culture. The first one is acculturation. So the person who coined the term acculturation is J.W. Powell, and he says that how the cultural contacts will form a new culture, that is called as acculturation. So this is a process of contacts between different cultures, either direct social interaction or exposure to other cultures by means of the mass media of communication. For example, when two cultures get into contact, like for example, if you go outside, if you go any other state than Tamil Nadu, you can influenced by other culture which is followed in the same state. It can influence you directly, or even from at home itself you can be influenced by the culture which you are seeing through the cinema or movie or whatever it may be. Enculturation. So J.M. Herskovits is a person who coined the term called enculturation. So enculturation helps in the process of socialization. So it is a cultural transmission of customs and values, particularly relevant among groups who are in the process of being initiated to a given culture. Like for example, children and individuals who immigrate to a foreign country learn the values of the foreign culture that they are exposed to. Okay, so when you are placed in a new place, chances are there to learn a new culture. So that process is called as enculturation. That means you are learning a new culture within you. Next, transculture. So Fernando Otis, he is a person who coined the term called transculture. So here it is a process of transition from one culture to another culture on the part of individual or a group. So here we can say the culture, okay. So one culture which is transmitted to another culture, maybe directly or indirectly. So that is called as transculture. Okay. So these are the importance of culture, and these are the different processes of culture.